welcome to my Minecraft video. This is episode number 16 of my Let's Play Solo Survival series. I'm Honeysuckle, and today we're just going to be doing a few odd jobs around the place. First I'll show you a few changes that you might have noticed already. This, instead of the animal pens, will take you down here where I have moved the animals underground. That will be some pigs when I get them gathered up. And over here I have the cows. Then back here I have an automatic chicken cooker. It's been giving me some cooked chicken, some feathers. When those chickens lay eggs, it puts it in a dispenser, it shoots them out here. And then when they're babies, they're only half a block tall, so they're not actually touching that lava, but once they grow up they will, and they'll get cooked. Kind of morbid and cruel, but it's food. Farm access. Right here is all the redstone set up for the chicken cooker. This is the access to get up top, so I can breed the chickens with seeds. And then also back here will also take you downstairs to the cows and the other pig farm. The big entrance up here is mainly just for bringing the animals down. And as I'm looking at it, I really think I ought to change that roof and make it a little darker like the stable. But speaking of the stable, I want to show you something that happened not too long ago. I was running back here to put some wood up in my hobbit hole, and I noticed these trees. And a big hole, and part of my stable gone. Apparently I had a chunk load error, and it just kind of changed what I had here. Now, it's not that bad of a problem right now, so I only had the one horse. He's in that first stall on the other side, so it didn't hurt him. I'll probably just rebuild this and not worry about it. I do have a backup copy saved on my computer since my last episode, but I have actually done quite a bit of work since I made that backup copy, and I don't want to have to redo it all, like the cow farms and the chickens and all that. So yeah, I'll just have to clean all that up. Alright, I have been collecting a lot of wood from my tree farm. I must say I'm very pleased with these tall spruce instead of the single row. I was getting them every now and then growing, but I never could get the full line to fill in after leaving it even for a week. That's a Minecraft week, not my week. Pumpkins and melons are doing good. All my gardens are doing good, but I'm going to move those and put them all in greenhouses. That's why I moved the farms, the cows and stuff down underground, because I want to build some greenhouse structures. And I have my cactus, my cocoa beans, and back here I have a very simple vine farm. Basically, sorry about that. I did have a phone call that interrupted me right when I was in the middle of talking. Basically, I was just talking about my vine farm. Very simple to harvest if you don't fall. Just don't cut down the top row. But then when you cut them down, leave that top row and they'll just grow back down. If they hit the water, they'll come down here to the hopper and get thrown in that chest, and I'll just throw the rest in there. That is. And this is just a little access to it. Very simple to make, just a stone brick wall. Little stairs at the top for a bit of decoration. And I'll line the water hole. Put one water source here so the water stream runs down to the hopper. Now, one other thing I wanted to show you. I did finally figure out how to make a good map, and I did a bit of exploring around. The map you craft in the crafting table is an extreme close-up of the area. Pretty much as soon as you open it, you'll fill it in just by looking at it. But if you put your map in the center of the crafting table and surround it with paper, it will scale it down and make it bigger. So this is my farm. Now it hasn't updated yet because I just took out the cattle farms like maybe 10 minutes ago. I finished filling those in. But I have a sheep farm there, stable, my gardens, of course my house, and all that stuff. So that's not too bad. There's my starter house way up there at the top, my tree farm anyway. It's a tree farm for my starter house. And as you can see, there's a lot of forest around. Most of these big areas here are just swamps. But I want to just keep expanding out. And I would love to cover this whole map. So that was fun to do. I did enjoy that. So I think what I'm going to do is get to work on the greenhouses. I'm basically just going to go ahead and collect everything that's planted in the gardens, put it all back down to dirt, and start fresh with a foundation and gather up the materials that I'll need for the build. It's going to take a lot of glass. I'm glad I have the auto smelter because that will come in very handy. And one quick thing while I'm thinking about it, I did get a bunch of diamonds with my Silk Touch, and I wanted to grab my fortune pick and see how many diamonds I get from it. I've done this several times and I actually have quite a good collection of my diamonds already. Trying to figure out where I put my fortune pickaxe. Should have been right there. But apparently I've misplaced it, so I will be back in a minute when I find my pickaxe. Okay, and I'm back, and I had a little derp moment as, if you'll look, I had it in my inventory the whole time. So here we go. I have 8 of them, and let's find out how many we will get. $19. I do love having a fortune pickaxe. So let's just go ahead down over here to the hobbit hole and put these away. Yeah, I'm going to have to finish fixing that too before I can finish up my greenhouse build. Which, I think this video is just mainly just going to be a quick update. I have been doing a lot of stuff off camera. And I've been having to play offline. We did have some problems with the internet, but now that I've got it back, I can now record and upload again. Just going to put these leaves away in my oak room. And it's getting to be dark, so I'm just going to run on back home. I'm going to end this episode here. And when I come back in the next episode, I will hopefully be ready to, I'll have all of this garden cleared out, I'll fix my stable, and I'll be ready to start my greenhouse. So until next time, bye.